Hello YouTube, this is Mastats. Welcome to the channel. And today we are going to be looking at something very interesting, and it's actually called complex fractions. Now, before we move on, take a moment to actually subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you like what I do, please share it with other people. That way they can also get the help that you are getting. Without further ado, let's get into it. So, we are talking about complex fractions, and no, it's not talking about the imaginary number that we usually think about when we think of complex numbers. It simply means it's a much harder fractions where it has multiple levels into it. So how are we gonna work this out? Well, we're gonna have to actually do an example. So let's actually let's do an easy one for right now. Let's start with an easy one, and we're gonna work our way to the much harder ones. Let's say we have something as follows. We have 3 minus 2/3 over 5 plus, we got 5 plus 5/6. So how are we going to work this out? So in complex fractions, what you do is the biggest, or I should say, the biggest line or denominator, no, come on. The biggest line, you do it last, and you do everything small at first. So we're gonna work with this part first. So what is 3 minus 2/3? Then that would be, let's say we have a LCM. Remember the LCM? We did a LCM recently. So we're gonna find the common denominator. And so in this one, it's actually a 1. So that means the common denominator will be 3. So we're gonna put 3 right here. And we say 3 over 1 is equal to 3. 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Minus 3 over 3 is equal to 1 times 2 is equal to 2. And then we put the great line again, divider. Do the same for the bottom part. This is a 1. So we know it's going to be 6. And so 6 divided by 1 is equal to 6. 6 times 5 is 30, plus 6 divided by 6 is equal to 1. 1 times 5 is 5. So that means we're gonna have the greatest power. 9 minus 2 is 7 over 3. 30 plus 5 is 35 over 6. So now we have 7/3 divided by 35/6. What can we do now? What we're going to do is we are going to do what we do best. Do you remember? Now, I'm going to give you a hint, and so you'll see what we're going to do. I'm going to rewrite this fraction as follows. 7/3 divided by 35/6. Now, if you remember in the previous chapters, we did a what? Division. But when you have fractions, it is best to do what? To do the reciprocal. So that means it would be 7/3 times the reciprocal of 35/6 is 6 over 35. And what would that be? So now we can simplify because it's much easier. What is 6 and 3 is equal to 2. And 7 and 35 is what? Is 5. So therefore, the answer for this seamlessly complex fraction is 2/5. And that's it. So now, let's do another example. I think it's going to be pretty quick. So I'm going to do the second example. Let me choose a different color. Let's do this example right here. Let's say we're going to have 15. I don't like how I'm writing those 5 sometimes. 15 over x squared minus 2 over x minus 1 all over 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 4. So here, what do we have here in common? We have x squared and x. So therefore, the biggest number is going to be, or the biggest denominator will be x squared. So we would have x squared. We have the second one. So x squared over x squared is equal to x squared is equal to 1. 1 times 15 is 15, right? X squared over x is equal to x x times 2 is 2x. X divided by 1 is x, or x squared divided by 1 is x squared. X squared times 1 is x squared. And on the bottom, we're going to also have x squared because that's the greatest we can have. So x squared over x squared is equal to 1. 1 times 4 is 4. Minus x squared over x is equal to x times 5 is 5x. Plus 4x squared. And what do we have? So I'm gonna give you guys actually a hint. When you have the fraction like this, and I could have done that for the first exercise as well. When you have the fraction like this, like that one, what you can actually do is you can simplify the denominator, because you actually have x squared here and an x squared here. So basically what you are left of is 15 minus 2x minus x squared over 4 minus 15 minus 5x plus 4x squared. And so what do we have now? Well, let's multiply the top one by -1. So we would have x squared plus 2x minus 15 over 4x squared minus 5x plus 4. I'm just rewriting everything, but the top part I just multiplied by -1. And the bottom one stays the same. So now what do we have now? We're gonna just expand them. So we're gonna have, so we're gonna do x squared plus 5x minus 3x minus 15 over 4x squared minus 5x plus 4. And, oh, not 5x, my bad. It's gonna be, we're gonna rewrite this as, we're gonna say 4x minus x plus 4. And then we're gonna factor out the top part, which will be x squared minus 3x, and no, this is a plus, my bad, plus 5x minus 15 over 4x squared minus x plus 4 up plus 4 minus 4x, and that would be equal to, factor out the x, that would be a x minus 3 plus a 5, and that would be x minus 3 over, and this would have x factor out, what, 4x minus 1 plus factor out the 4, and you get 1 minus x. And what that means now, guys, is the bottom part cannot be factored. Why? Because you have nowhere to actually make it work anymore now. So the bottom part is going to remain as this, and the top is going to be x plus 5 factor x minus 3 over 4x squared minus 5x plus 4. So, interesting. And now, remember, we had to multiply by a negative 1 right here, right? So we have to remember to put that negative over here as well. So, guys, I'm gonna stop it right here. Don't forget again, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell and share it with your friend as well. This is Mathstats. I hope to see you guys again. Until then, Mathstats out.